On a fine victory here tonight.
Well, thanks. We'll take it.
A little bit of a slow start. I was wondering how your team was going to respond. 15 days between.
Yeah, it's been.
You know,
it feels like it too. I think it's just the way this season's going. It's just hard to get a rhythm. It just feels like we haven't played in a long time, and I think we're lacking a little confidence that you get from playing a lot and kind of working through some of the things you need to work through. It feels like we're starting over. All the time, and with a newer team, I think that's challenging. But yeah, credit the girls. Augustana's a pretty young team. She's got a lot of good young players that just need a little seasoning. But our seniors and juniors stepped up and did a nice job for us tonight.
I was going to say the seniors really stepped up.
Really,
it was a tough emotional night, I assume, for them too, and being in their last match.
Right. This has been a crazy year. Obviously, it's not the senior year you draw up for them, but they've made the most of it, and they were super excited to represent, the Firebirds and have a good night. And the team was really excited for them, and they did their job. And it's great having seniors. It's sad to lose them because, all that seasoning takes time, right, to get them to where they need to be. But, we've got another couple weeks to go. Hopefully we can stay healthy, get on a roll here. We're going to Indianapolis to play in that tournament there with some really good teams, so that should be fun. I'm super excited for the girls.
I'm excited for you too to get a chance to travel a little bit. I know it's been tough with the COVID, not being able to go to your California or to Texas to have
which is you heard when I was talking about the seniors. That's a big part of the fun, right? Is getting to do team bonding and being on the road, and you just miss that this time of year. But you have to look for the positives where you can find them, and we're super excited to have them get this chance, and we always love playing at home.
Autumn McGee, one of your seniors tonight, she got the match point tonight and led the team with 9 kills this evening.
She was great. I just love her. I mean, she's just a wonderful, wonderful woman, wonderful player. I just couldn't be happier for her. And she's that kid everybody wants on their team. Just doesn't say much, works really hard, always gives her best. I was really happy to see her play well tonight.
Well, that's a trademark of your recruiting, though. You bring in some of these kids that are just they're quiet leaders because the action on the floor is what they lead by.
Yeah, I love those kids. They just give everything. They do great in class, and they do great as teammates. And there's just you can't say good enough things about them. And when you can find those kind of players and you can recruit them. Autumn came in as a setter and made the transition to a hitter, and just kept getting better and better, never looked back over the years. Then finally got her chance to actually start this year and have that kind of impact. And those are the good stories, those are the ones you love. Kids that hang in there when the going gets tough, and they don't quit, and they just keep being there for their teammates night in and night out.
Well, and listening to to what you had set up for senior night tonight, you've got one senior graduating in 3 years.
How about that?
I mean, playing a varsity sport and able to graduate inside of 4 years.
That's impressive. I don't care who you are.
Yes.
That's impressive.
I mean,
I wasn't going to do that when I was in college, let me tell you.
I was on the 6-year plan myself, so I mean, but anyways, and Barrett, I'm impressed too. She's getting into nursing now, not only having to get to practice and play, but you've got to get those clinicals in to be a nurse as well.
You do, and this is weird for us to play in the spring and to get all that done and have it be spring when there's Haley just defended her thesis the other day. There's a lot of pressure on these players right now, not just on the court, but getting a job. Going to Andrea's been doing interviews and Zoom calls with her new at CDW with her new group that she's going to be working with. So their minds are in all kinds of places. So I'm just so blessed to coach them, and we're still so excited to have this chance. And hopefully these next couple of weeks we can stay healthy and COVID-free and have some fun and get on the road and just make some memories.
And this is big for the rest of the team as well. Your younger players, especially the freshmen, an opportunity here for them to get in some more game action and get some more practice in and at least get drilled for the fall.
Absolutely. I mean, in a couple months we'll be back, doing this again. And players like Andrea Kozak, who are just such great leaders and great emotional leaders. The quiet ones are great, but we need some people with some emotion and some passion, and she really brings that. So, they've all ham and egged it really well with each other. Autumn and Haley and Jordan and Olivia and Dre, they've just been great, and they've been great with the younger girls. They really look up to them. They've been great leaders all season through a very difficult time.
Let's not forget, too, Jake Denauer and the training staff, the athletic trainers, Kelsey doing her part, too. These kids are getting tested on a daily basis, 7 o'clock in the morning.
God bless them all, because there's no way this happens without all of them fighting for us and doing what they can. And the trainers, they've just been miracle workers. Really, they have. The hours they're putting in, the sacrifices they make away from their families, and they just couldn't be better. They're calm and they're cool and they're just there for us all the time, and they don't complain. And they'll, when we make practice changes, Jake's so great about that, and he'll give you a stern reminder if need be, but he's always there, and he says, we'll get it done. We'll do whatever you need, Coach. And I know that's just for me, and we've got 26 other sports, so they really have been miracle workers, and we just can't thank them enough. We're so grateful for all they've done for us.
Well, congratulations tonight, Leanne. I know you're going to play another match here shortly.
And match here to give everybody else an opportunity, which we're really grateful for. John, it's always great talking to you. Thanks so much for all you've done. It's been great for our fans to be able to hear you call the games.
It's been my pleasure. Let me tell you, I've had the honor here of doing this, and I've really enjoyed this.
Well, I hope we can carry it on in the fall. It'd be very
You can
exciting.
count on that.
That's awesome.
You can count on that. I'll be back in the fall. Good luck at Indy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You bet.